Hello and welcome to part two of the Monkees. Hey, welcome to part two of the Monkees. And this isn't in any particular chronological order because I kind of stuffed a bit of that up in the previous one. If you want to have a look at the previous one, there it is. Up there somewhere, or is it there? I don't know, but it's up there somewhere. You never know where YouTube will flash it across. There's nothing worse than YouTube flashing. So as a result, the things are not in chronological. So we've got some Teardrop City. Now, you could misread that and go, oh, Teardrop. Wow. You'd hope that it's cheap material, wouldn't you? So how do you do that? Do you get a lot of old material from the Salvation Army or something like that? Mind you, it'd be great for the punk era, wouldn't it? It's almost like, yeah, where's the rest of the colours of the rainbow? We want a full rainbow there, especially if we're going to Teardrop City. Wonder if it's on Google Earth. So just type in Teardrop City and see what comes up. And if it does come up, it'll take you the long way around anyway. Good old Google Earth is unreliable as ever. And as always, the artistry of the it's just so bad. I mean, look at Davey. He looks like he's got that just been satisfied look on his face. Yes, he's had a nice big cheeseburger. And next up, it's Nice to Be With You. You can tell that it wasn't chronological because look, there's a fourth one now. There he is. And Davey looking very moody mod there. Maybe the idea is that it's to show their different personalities, perhaps? Oh, who knows with those sorts of things. It looks like it's something that wants to be hung up in the royal palace or something. Sort of over Queen Lizzie's throne, maybe? Only problem is the only throne I can really see that being a part of is the Royal Dalton. And next up we have an absolutely stunning, we've gone from an Edwardian little number to something as colourful as this. Yeah, it's just wonderful. I could put it in black and white and it would, yeah. Oh, let's do a whole hue thing. I haven't done one of those for a while. Yeah, let's go through all the hues to make this somewhat exciting. Here we go. It's quite fascinating, isn't it? Haven't done that for a while, have I? Yeah. Do you feel like going out and watching rainbows now? And next up is a UK EP here. And it's 6 tracks, as you can see on the top right hand corner there. But I like the cover there with Mike standing up to Davey, kind of like, oh, I'm taller than you. And the others are thinking, yeah, so's everyone else. But it's very like, yeah, you. Me? Yeah, you. And in those beautiful red double-breasted shirts with thick belts and... Gosh. I wonder if they made strange noises when they walked with all that starch. And next up is an Aussie EP that was released for whatever reason. This one. And it shows there, it's got lots of believing and trains and a little bits. States that it's a limited edition. Like I always say with limited editions, how limited? Got no idea. But there was obviously enough for me to buy a copy. And next up, we've got the re-release of Daydream Believer, complete with that dreadful cover still. It's just, I mean, what on earth would you... I still say it all those years later, why would you replicate that? Oh, that is just so bad. Special edition, limited edition. The artwork from the original release of Daydream Believer has been reproduced for this special reissue. Oh, so that's what it was all about. They were trying to be authentic. And this was taken from a best of Then and Now, which was one of those that had a couple of new songs on it, like some artists do. They record new tracks for, well, sometimes record new tracks for greatest hits. The Rolling Stones quite often do it. Yeah, so some artists do it. Naturally, with things like that, from that, the song sounded very 80s. But I also managed to snaffle another copy of Daydream Believer. Well, I think so. Look. Don't quite know what you could do there. Maybe you could just sort of look at the Arista sunset and go, wow, that's just so pink. Or you could just simply write your own titles on there going, oh my god, Monkees, Daydream Believer. Oh, they'd be so hot. Oh, actually, no, back then it'd be, oh, Davey's a spunk. And lucky last, we've got Heart and Soul. And no, it's nothing to do with... You get the idea. And really groovy cover, hey? Now this is very 80s. But the other thing is, with this, is that it was a special release in more ways than one. Nice and pink. Look at that. And the pressing, though, wasn't exactly the most even with the pink, was it? I don't think they kind of... Maybe that was a special section. I don't know. But I suppose the pink represents the heart, I guess. But on the other side, we've got that. Peter obviously going, I'm so muscular, and Davey doing this contrived, oh my god, you're just so strong. Probably worried that he'd deck him. And those bits that are on the that's not makeup or weird stuff on there, it's the cover had obviously gotten wet or something like that. That was how I purchased it. Mickey kind of reminded me a bit of Daryl Summers, actually. And Davey with his typical 80s mullet happening there. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you did, please do the likes and subscribes and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just waving my fingers around. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you did, hang on, I'm repeating this. I just like going round and round in circles. Round and round in... Hang on, I haven't done Spandau Ballet, have I? Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you did, thank you very much for watching, and please take care of yourself, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao! It went that way.